Danny Freeman, Sergeant AO 16947359.
Doug Spadowski, Sergeant, U.S. Marines, Camp Pendleton.
A veteran, whether active duty, discharged, retired, or reserve, is someone who at one point in his or her life wrote a blank check made payable to the United States of America for an amount of up to and including his or her life. This honor, let us never forget. Thank you. As a token of this day, we would like each of our honored guests to receive a small peace pole as a reminder of their service and to bring peace to all. And you gentlemen have done it for us. We wouldn't be here today. And the young man who's still serving, we bless you. Our ladies will be passing those out. Thank you. And now Ken will do our responsive reading, which is found on the back of your program.
If the girls will allow me just a little brief detour, you might ask yourself, what is this all about? What sacrifices? What was the cost? I watched TV the other day, and they brought a soldier home, and they put him in the high school, and they were honoring him, and he was crisp, his uniform all pressed and nice, and they talked about his 3 tours in Iraq and the things he had seen, and all he could do was talk about his comrades that had lost their lives. They tried to give him recognition, and he said he deserved none. It was those that had paid the ultimate price. While he was there, his 7-year-old son had cerebral palsy and had never walked a day in his life. As I watched this soldier standing so smart and so straight, for the first time in his life, his 7-year-old boy walked across the gymnasium room, and it was the first time that father had ever seen his son walk. And the sacrifice he paid was amazing on the day that his son took his first step. We have to ask ourselves, in a day when God is not allowed, when they want prayer out of school, you can't say the Pledge of Allegiance. Maybe we need to just stop for 2 minutes and say thank you for those that have served, for those that are continuing to serve, and maybe just take a few seconds to reflect on what we have because of their sacrifices. If you join me on your paper where it says responsive reading, since our nation's founding, America's sons and daughters have given their lives in service to our country. From the opening battles of the American Revolution through the turmoil of the Civil War, to World War I, World War II, Korea, and Vietnam, to the Persian Gulf and today's operations in the war on terror in Afghanistan, Iraq, and around the world. The members of our military have built a tradition of honorable and faithful service. As we observe Memorial Day, let us remember the more than 1 million Americans who have died to preserve our freedoms, the more than 140,000 citizens who were prisoners of war, and all of those who were declared missing in action. If you join with me, on this Memorial Day Eve, we pay tribute to those who have paid the ultimate price to defend the United States and the principles upon which America was founded. Today, Americans from all backgrounds and all corners of our country serve with valor, courage, and distinction in the United States Armed Forces. They stand shoulder to shoulder with the giants of our nation's history, writing their own chapter in their American story. Many of today's warriors know what it means to lose a friend too soon, and all our service members and families understand the true meaning of sacrifice, not only while serving, but for many years to follow. If you join with me.